You're watching Tornado Facts with Beanrock124, Season 2, Episode 5, or Episode 25. My name is Nathan, and I talk about tornadoes all the time. Today, we're talking about a tornado outbreak I've been looking forward to talking about for the past, I don't know, how long have I been doing the series for? 6 months. Okay, so today we're talking about the tornado outbreak of May 6th through the 27th of 1995. Tornado outbreak. It was a long-lasting tornado outbreak during May of 1995. 13 deaths occurred due to the outbreak, and nearly 300 tornadoes occurred during this period from the central U.S. through the southeast and into the mid-Atlantic. The main events were May 6, 7, 9, 13, 18, and 27th. Before we go, this is May 9th in Lincoln, Illinois. Massive, probably about half-mile wide tornado that was on the ground for about 50 miles. From near Springfield up north of Lincoln to, I believe, near Bloomington. This was taken at the National Weather Service office in Lincoln that had just been built a few years ago, or a few years before this. On May 9th, this was an F3 tornado. I've driven pretty close to here. I think this is looking to the east as the tornado's going off away to the north. So anyways, May 13th in the Midwest. Another tornado outbreak in which the National Weather Service issued a high risk for occurred in Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky. The tornadoes that occurred on this day resulted in 3 deaths, all from the same tornado that moved through Montgomery and Boone counties in Indiana, just west of Indianapolis. A tornado also hit the eastern sections of Indianapolis, causing damage to dozens of structures, but no injuries. Several destructive tornadoes also touched down south and west of the Peoria area, including 2 F4s that resulted in 50 injuries. May 18th, this outbreak was responsible for the Anderson Hills tornado, which killed 1 person. Anderson Hills, that'd be the F4 tornado that hit Huntsville, Alabama on May 18th. And why couldn't they say South Central Missouri? Or Tennessee, sorry. An F4 tornado in Lawrence County and Gills County struck the town of Etheridge. It killed 3 people. National Weather Service office in Nashville said that May 18th, 1985 was the 3rd worst tornado outbreak to hit central Tennessee. Nearly 80 tornadoes touched down during this day. In addition to the 2 killer tornadoes, 3 touched down in and around the Bowling Green area, destroying numerous structures, including inside the city limits. Which sounds similar to a certain tornado outbreak that's about to have its 1-year anniversary in a couple of months. Other tornadoes struck the Knoxville and northeastern Nashville areas. Nearly 30 people were injured in Sumner County, Tennessee, northeast of Nashville. So we'll go to the confirmed tornadoes, but before we do, this count here is for the tornadoes between May 6th and the 27th. The one I'm going to say there is going to be between May 6th and the 31st. So, none unrated tornadoes: 137 F0, 84 F1, 39 F2, 14 F3, and 4 F4, no F5, for a total of 279 tornadoes during this outbreak. However, between May 6th and 31st, 206 F0, 107 F1, 47 F2, 15 F3, 8 F4, no F5, for a total of 383 tornadoes. And let's scroll for a long time. I'll just talk about the tornadoes in Illinois, as that's more important. Kinda. But, So here's the F3 that came very close to hitting the National Weather Service office in Lincoln. It was on the ground for 50 miles. It was the tornado destroyed 4 homes and damaged 100 others, as well as businesses, a farm, and a school. The tornado actually lacked a visible condensation funnel at ground level for several points in its life. Well, it's kind of hard to see it, but I believe this is the edges of the tornado here and here, unless it's completely rain-wrapped and it's in there. It's just hard to tell. As previously stated, the main days were May 6, 7, 9, 13, 18, and 27, I think. Yeah, 6, 7, 9, 13, 18, 27. Okay, yeah. So, here F4 tornado, Hancock, Henderson, Warren County, 50 miles. Another one, 7 miles, Lewistown, Fulton County. Here's one there. This was the closest one to the Chicago area, northwest of Pompanoy and Iroquois County, 1 mile long track. So I think that's the closest one. But we're still scrolling here. This is exactly like what happened in May 2019. Almost the exact amount of time in the same month. It's basically the exact same outbreak. Basically the same. It occurred the same way. It's just very similar. There was actually one in Washington D.C. at the National Arboretum, half mile. It was on the ground for about half mile. This is the Huntsville, Alabama tornado, and we're still scrolling. That's what happens when you. Okay, here you go. F4. Okay, this is nice. Southwest of Des Moines. This one on the ground, 57 miles, F4. It caused damage to rural areas at 20 houses. This kind of reminds me of Winterset back in March. And that is it for the list. So, that also means that's the end of episode 5 of season 2, or episode 25 of Tornado Facts with Beanrock124. Goodbye.